Hi there. Today we are going to be working through our first day in our prerequisite material. So day one is algebraic expressions and mathematical models. So by the end of today, we're going to do review on evaluating and simplifying, algebraic expressions, we're also going to do a little bit of work with mathematical models. So we'll just say work with mathematical models. This whole unit, it's not going to be new to you. It's just going to be a review of all the skills you already know how to do. The starter, this should be something that you should be able to start on your own. So go ahead and take a minute, press pause on the video, and then work out the problems and come back and press play and see how you did. Okay, hopefully you've had some time now. What we're going to do is we're going to evaluate each expression. So I'm going to substitute x to be -2 first. So I have 5 minus 2, -2 plus 3. And now we're just following our order of operations here. So this is going to be 5 minus 2. Inside parentheses, that's just 1 squared. So we will end up with simply 3. Then for x equal to 0, we have 5 minus 2, 0 plus 3 squared. Following correct order of operations, we will do 3 squared first, which is 9 times 2. We have 5 minus 18, which will leave us with a -13. And the last one would be x is 4. We do 5 minus 2 times 4 plus 3 squared. Correct order of operations again. That leaves us simply with a -93. So now you get the idea. I'm just going to project the answers for the next ones here. Okay, moving on to number 2. Number 2 is simplifying the algebraic expression. Once again, you should be able to do this all on your own. Go ahead and press pause and come back in to check how your solutions are. So this should be 6a, distributing our 2 through, minus 10. Have to also distribute our -1 through, so this is -5a minus 2. Combining like terms would leave us with just an a minus 12. Over here, we'll keep the 10z plus 7 on the outside. We're going to distribute the 4 on the inside, so we have minus 4z squared minus 12 plus 4. Simplifying the -12 and 4 to be -8 here, and then distributing the negative through, we'll be left with 10z squared plus 7 minus 4z squared. And that would be a +8. And then we'll simplify it by combining like terms. So 6z squared plus 15. And the last one that we have here, it says name or describe 4 ways functions can be represented. So thinking back, functions, we talked about that since 8th grade or earlier. A function can be represented, of course, by just an equation. We could write it out as an equation. F of x would be a function. Also by a table. We can represent it by table, which leads us, of course, then to a graph. And we can also describe it by words. And we're going to talk more about this when we do our modeling, because basically when we model mathematics, we use all these representations. And for the last part of this first video, we're just going to take a few minutes. I want you to press pause and write everything you notice about all of these listed here. Come back and we'll see what you have and what I have here. The first thing that you should have is probably everything is an algebraic expression. These are all algebraic expressions. They are not equations because there are no equal signs. They involve variables, also exponents, radicals. You should be thinking that, well, I can notice that these first three are just linear. We also have a squared, which is a quadratic. And then we have a third power, which is a cubic. All right, we're going to go ahead and press pause for now and come back for the next part.